something in us that wants to be established. We want to be set. We want to have arrived. We want to have made it. And what happens is that desire in us is maybe okay, but it can be distracting us from being able to take on something that will make us feel less established or less like we have arrived, less like we are set. And what I want to encourage you to do is chase something better. Chase something better than being have arrived. And that is to be willing to be a beginner. If we have the script in our head that says, yeah, I need to get there, I need to have arrived, I need to be established, whether that's established as, yeah, my family's really set and established and I got it, or my career is established, or I've made it in my neighborhood or with my friend group, whatever it is that you think, once I get to here, I will have arrived. If you're chasing arrival, I think what can happen is we end up chasing artificial indicators that we have arrived, or we might be pursuing something and then you might actually get to that thing and be like, oh wait, it isn't everything that it was cracked up to be. Instead, what if we had the mindset of being willing to be a beginner? So here's what a beginner is. It's somebody who begins. It's somebody who's willing to have the humility and grow in the humility to be willing to start. To be willing to say, I used to say it this way to people, play the grad school card, play the grad student card. Like, hey, I'm new here, I'm still trying to learn. I'm trying to absorb everything that I can. You know what? Curiosity, people who are beginners, it's really compelling. It's actually really attractive to other people. When you have the humility to say, hey, I'm still new here, I'm still learning something. Being a beginner is the willingness to be able to reinvent yourself, to be able to learn a new craft. It's the desire to still be somebody who is nimble, who is flexible, who is adaptable. There's that old saying, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. One way you're not becoming an old dog is that you're learning new tricks. You keep having something in front of you that's like, I want to go grow in this area. Maybe that's growing in the area of, you know what, I want to have the posture for myself of being a beginner about how I give people feedback. Or I want to go learn a new language. I'm going to be willing to go be a beginner, to put myself in the posture of a newbie as a volunteer somewhere new. I'm going to go learn how to fix a sprinkler head. It almost doesn't matter. If you have the humility to start, put yourself in a position where you need to know. Adults learn on a need to know basis. So put yourself in a position, some position where you have to be able to learn how to do it. It'll be good for you. You'll find yourself attracted to other learners, other beginners. And the way that maybe you look down on that, on other people, and you had some self-talk about, oh no, I don't want to be seen as the new guy, you'll actually discover some energy, some momentum, some new intelligence, new capacity, and what you'll do is actually extend your life's impact, because there is coming a day where you will no longer be the expert. Culture is changing, the world is changing, your industry is changing, and if you have a beginner muscle, when your life, when your career, when your family requires that you learn something new, you will be ready.